I'm gonna give an analogy with Red Bull because I get asked this question a lot.
$50. This dude tries to make an analogy to try to normalize being a tranny.
Let's say that you have just Red Bull and then you have sugar-free Red Bull, right? They both look, smell, and taste the same, right? But one of them has sugar and one of them doesn't. Maybe you just don't like sugar in your Red Bull, and that's fine. You can have the sugar-free one. But you're not gonna tell the sugar Red Bull that she's not Red Bull because she has sugar.
First of all, I don't talk to Red Bull, and I don't call it he or she. Second of all, the real Red Bull is the one with sugar, not the one without sugar. The fake Red Bull. So if any Red Bull is a fake Red Bull, it'd be the one without sugar. Like you. You're the one without that sugar, without that pussy. But you still wanna convince everybody that this sugarless Red Bull is good. No, it isn't.
You can appreciate that it's still a Red Bull, just not your preferred Red Bull.
I mean, if you want to look at it that way, okay, yeah, I like that real Red Bull, not that sugar-free Red Bull that isn't real, that isn't gonna get me a sugar rush. I want that real Red Bull.
This applies with trans women. You can appreciate that we're beautiful and that we're trans.
You're a very feminine-looking dude. I wouldn't call you beautiful. You're a feminine-looking dude.
And like, that's not your thing. But being a jerk about it is not gonna change the fact that trans women are still women.
I'm not being a jerk about it. Nobody's being a jerk about it. If they're laughing at you, it's because you're trying to portray something that you're not. And all we're trying to say is, no, you're fucking not. Stop trying to convince yourself and everybody that you're a woman. You're just a confused dude.
Just a different breed. We built different.
Yeah, you're built different. You're built like a man.
Obviously, that was a very poor analogy, but I hope that that kind of brought into some understanding that trans women are not the enemy.
I don't see you as an enemy. Also, I don't fear you. I'm not transphobic. What I'm trying to say is that this isn't normal. Something happened to you along your way of you being raised by shitty parents. What happened to you? You have a dysphoria. This is not normal. This should not be going on.
Maybe I'm biased, but whole is whole, and I think trans women are pretty fucking great, if you ask me.
If you consider it that way, whole is whole, right? Whatever. But your hole can never start me a big, beautiful family. I don't think you realize this, but no matter how many people poke that hole that you got, you're never gonna be able to have a family. So a woman's hole can. A real woman's hole can. So stop trying to normalize this behavior and just get some fucking mental help. That's what you need, mental help. You hate your parents so much that you transformed yourself into this.